deep fried, but
Yeah,
with either tartar sauce or ketchup smothered. But what's the point? Why don't you just eat the batter?
that's true.
I don't even like the chewiness of plain.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
true.
gross.
I love oysters if they're fried. My mom could fry the best oysters. Do you remember her oysters, sis? Oh my word, they were so good. She did it. She was doing pan blacking before pan blacking became popular, because she would put some meal in the skillet and let it almost burn, and then she'd put her oysters in. And I don't remember what kind of fish it was that she made. Would have been catfish. That big turkey platter, she had it full one day. That woman could cook.
What were her signature dishes for oysters? Like signature dishes that she would make, and you would all be like, "Mom, make this again."
She made, it was actually from leftovers, what I liked, and I can't remember what we called it, but it was, if she had a beef roast, and how she had any left over, I don't know, but she would do potatoes, and then she would put, and onions and all, and then put
Carrots,
biscuits on
probably.
top of it, and put it in the oven and bake it.
That's like a
talking
pot
about-
pie.
Oh, yeah, sorta, yeah. Man, it was so good. That was one of the biggest arguments that Ed and I ever had, because I was going to night school at ETSU, University of Johnson City, and I had to come in from work. I got off work at 5 and had to be in class by 6:30, so 30-minute drive. I'd come home and change clothes and restaurant. Well, I walked in, and it was a winter evening, and the windows were frosted up, and I walked in there, and the smell, oh sis, the smell was unreal. And so I said, "Mom, you have got to save me some of that. You have got to save me some of that." She said, "Okay." So when I got in, I couldn't wait to get home because I hadn't eaten anything. And she said, "I put it in the oven." I said, "Oh, okay." So I opened up the oven. There was nothing in there. And I was like, where'd you say you put it? It's in the oven. No, it's not. He said, "Oh." Ed said, "Oh, that was in the oven. I ate that." Man, I lost it. I was so angry.
That's very, very funny. How old were you?
I was probably 18. Yeah, just out of high school. I never argued with Ray. I can't ever remember until he got older, and that couple of times in the past few years. But Ed was constant. I didn't like him. Did not like him.
Did you argue with Ed, Mom?
I didn't argue with anybody.
And you still don't. No wonder why you're so peaceful. She doesn't let anybody steal her joy.
So the young lady's still coming from Medicaid? Great.
Maria.
Were you able to get her for more days?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You like her, don't you, sis?
Maria.
That's good.
She's very sweet.
That's good.
And she really cares about Mom. She's very focused on helping Mom.
That's very good. I remember that Mom had broken her hip, I think. And anyhow, through her insurance at Eastman, they could have a caretaker come in so many hours a day, so many days a week, but it was just for a short period of time. I don't know, maybe something like 6 weeks or something. But it was a black girl. Man, Mom liked her. I thought, I wish I could afford to keep her all the time.
Yeah.
Because Mom, I could tell she's in better spirits. She's more lively, and all of that. So,
Mama, those white spots on the bread is butter. You see that? It's like gooey butter. I put it in the middle of the bread.
I remember when Tina lived with me, the first time she made breakfast and she had toast and she put maybe 2 little pats of butter on it, but I mean, she put so little, you couldn't even hardly see it, let alone taste it. So I told her, I said, I'll make the toast from now on.
Yeah, we brought bagels from New York.
Oh, great.
And so they were in a paper bag all night. So they lose their moisture pretty quickly, these
Yeah.
bagels. So I put them all 2 per Ziploc, and then some big. We got like 3 dozen.
Oh, my.
So
Okay.
Bob and I ate 1 each today. And what you do is you take them, slice them in half, open face, smear butter all over the top, and you put them toaster face top toasting.
So good. So good.
I mean, bread for breakfast is not the best idea, but when you're going to have something, you might as well have that.
Yeah, that's true. Jody would have bagels, and she used Philadelphia cream cheese, and she would fry bacon and curl that up in the cream cheese.
Wow.
And it was something else.
Wow.
It was so, gosh, it was so
Oh my
good.
gosh, that sounds wonderful.
And then she would put fresh tomato on top of it. That was,
See? I bet you that's fabulous. I could make that for Bob. He would appreciate that, although he's not supposed to be eating like that. Cheese and bacon and butter and
yeah.
the tomato is good.
Oh, yeah, one thing out of it's good. Was that out of your garden, the picture that you sent?
Yes.
Oh,
The first
that's
crop?
great. Yeah.
Bob grew those. Ma, you good? You need help dusting? Okay.
That's great. My tomatoes are just now coming on. Those people are so... selling something all the time.
They make you want it.
Oh, yeah, it looks really, really good.
Mom, do you like that bacon well done like that, or you like it less done? I like it well done like that,
I
too.
love it crispy. I'm telling you, that time that you burned it on the grill, and I thought, burnt bacon, it tasted good.
Good, yeah.
Yes, it did.
I've learned my lesson with that. Really, you just got to start out with a low temperature. Don't go too
Yeah.
high. I go high.
Yeah.
And then it burns. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, and I do it like every 5th time. I'm like, what am I doing?
Right.
So, and I don't want to cause a lot of smoke and all that. So.
Yeah. That was one of the first things that see, when I got married, I didn't know how to cook anything. It was one of the first things I remember reading in a cookbook about frying bacon. And you put your bacon in a cold skillet and then turn your
Oh,
heat
yeah.
on,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yes.
And otherwise, I wouldn't have known that.
It's also great to just stick it in a pan and stick it in the oven.
Yeah, you can do that.
I think that's how I burned it, is I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention.
I got some bacon a couple of weeks ago. Man, there was so much fat on it. It's so salty. I think this part of it's still in there, but it was too much.
It was bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Your coffee's to the right of you, Ma. You're welcome.
It probably would be good for her if maybe that table was scooted forward a little bit where she could reach like that rather than like that.
We can do that.
Yeah.